Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Happy Friday, y'all. We made it. We made it to Friday. We made it to Friday. It's Friday, my bills to do. Hey, my 3-month old baby needs some showers. Anyway, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you guys can hear me. You can hear me. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, good morning again to everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. We haven't had a messy morning coffee chat in quite some time. So I said, I think Friday would be great. So here we are today with a messy morning coffee chat. All right. And so on the docket today, not everybody is pictured for the docket today. However, we're going to be talking about D.L. Hughley responding to Monique. We're going to be talking about Martell. We're going to be talking about the Sweet Tea versus Carlos saga still continues, child. We're going to be talking about T.S. Madison. We're going to be talking about Macy Gray. We're going to be talking about Kandi Speak on It. We're going to be talking about Kiki Wyatt, Tabitha Brown, and Usher in his halftime performance. Okay. So we have quite a bit to get into. Now, for those of you who do watch The Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Madison, please remember that there's no new episode this week. They'll be back next week. Okay. So I just wanted to remind y'all of that. All right. Listen, it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Let me speak to y'all, and then we're gonna get into the announcements. Then we're gonna get into the tea, period. Good morning, Miss Pat B. How you doing, love? First one in the house. What's going on, PN2 Rosh? How are you? You gonna be in the bushes because you're driving. I know that's right. You gotta drive and pay attention, huh? What's going on, Veronica? How are you? What's going on, Miss Opal? How are you? Y'all, Miss Opal had me kikiing in that chat last night about Kiki Wyatt. Okay, I was kikiing at Miss Opal. All right. Good morning, Demi Bell. Happy Friday, love. Happy Friday. Good morning, Amber. How are you? Happy Friday. Let's see who else is up in here. Miss Brooks. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I saw y'all was talking about Kiki. What's going on, Ray Mel? How are you? Happy Friday, my brother. How are you? What up, though, Harold? What's up, my brother? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's see. Hey, Miss B. How are you? Happy Friday, love. Hey, Miss Justice. How are you? Happy Friday, Miss Catherine. Happy Friday. Uh, let's see who else is up in here. Is it Saffron Cooks? I probably said that so wrong, but Crooks. But if I did, just charge it to the fact that I'm drinking this coffee, okay? Don't charge it to my heart. My heart means well, okay? I don't get names right though. Good morning, Miss Kelly. How are you? What's up, Rainbow? How are you, love? Carol, how are you? Happy Friday. Miss Annette, happy Friday to you. Miss Veronica, happy Friday to you. What's going on, Symmetry? How are you? Happy Friday, love. Valerie, happy Friday to you as well. Miss Yumina, happy Friday. What up, though, schoolboy? What up? What up? What up? I'ma just chuckle at you, schoolboy. Happy Friday, schoolboy. What's going on, Jamie? How are you? Happy Friday. What's going on, Gwen? Happy Friday with you. Hey, Simply Elegant One. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. OMG. Oh my gosh, Martell is annoying. Well, good morning, Justine. How are you? We'll get into it for sure. What's going on, Keisha? Happy Friday to you. Let's see. Miss Gwendolyn, happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Miss Renee, happy Friday. Let's see. Miss Irene, happy Friday. Miss Audrey, happy Friday. Miss Otta, happy Friday. Clyde, what's going on? My brother, happy Friday to you. Let's see. Gwendolyn says she is new here with Gwendolyn. Hopefully you subscribe and go and get your seat up here at the front. We'll look crazy over here, but we're glad to have you, honey. We're glad to have you. Let's see who else is up in here. Miss Catherine, Andre Carr. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, say Marquise, happy Friday. I hope I spoke to everybody. Hope I didn't miss nobody. I try not to. But good morning to you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, listen, really quick before, again, I'm just going to tell you guys what's on the docket and then do my church announcements. My church announcements is very important because I got something I want to say. But again, we're going to be talking about DL Hughley responding to Monique, Martell, Sweet Tea versus Carlos, T.S. Madison, Macy Gray, Kandi, Kiki Wyatt, Tabitha Brown, and Usher. All right. Hold on 1 second for me, guys. Oh, we got to stop. We got to stop. We got to stop. We got to speak. First of all, what's going on, Trey Money? Trey Money. But what's happening is in the house, y'all. What's happening is in the house, y'all. I have so much high respect for what's happening. I think that is absolutely crazy that you came in here considering what I'm about to talk about. I think it's crazy considering you came in here. But shout out to what's happening. I know most of us follow what's happening. If you don't, go get subscribed right now because what's happening is going to give you all of the tea round there with everything all hot topics, baby. Because I was kicking at that Kim Burrell video, honey. Sure was. Okay, listen. So I wanted to get into this really quick, and this goes for all of my content creators, all of my creative friends. This goes for everybody. So hold on 1 second. I posted something to my community wall because I feel like it's very important. I don't know if you guys, I don't know what people be thinking, right? I really don't know what people be thinking, but I want to say this and I want to express this because this is coming from the bottom of my heart and it's very sincere. One thing I noticed is there are a lot of people who consider this competition or consider this something that we have to compete over or whatever the case may be. We have to be the first to report on certain things. And I'm here to tell you that I'm not that type of content creator. Anytime that I get any information, I verify that information before I bring it to you all. And if I don't have the information verified, I'm not bringing it, right? However, I wanted to say this. I'm just going to read to you guys what I put on my community wall. I said that I truly try my best to support creators, meaning not just YouTubers, not just, I'm talking about creators in general, because I love a creative mind. But I also stated that it is a struggle sometimes to do what we do, but we keep pushing. And I really want to see my people win. I tell my jokes, I talk my ish, I'm going to talk it today. But at the end of the day, I do want to see us win. There's no competition here for me because what God has for me is for me, and what God has for you is for you. And I need you queens to keep pushing, and I need you kings to keep pushing. And again, you don't have to be a YouTuber for that message to resonate with you. Just a creator in general, whatever you do as far as creation, I'm talking to you. Okay. There is absolutely no competition in anything that we do. I don't, I I'm not competing with my sister. I'm not competing with my brother. I'm not competing with nobody. Okay. And at the end of the day, none of this is easy. And so I wanted to say that and shout out to the creators who commented on this. But I feel like this is for all of us because we're all out here trying to make it. So it's no competition, none of that. But shout out to everyone who is out here pushing and making it happen. And that's really all I wanted to say as far as that goes. Because again, it's just no competition. It's none of that. We're all here to do what we need to do. I mean, if we were in it for competition, look how many people commentated on Monique and the Monique situation and all of that. So again, it's no competition. It's all love from here. We can learn from each other. We can push each other to keep on going, and it just ain't about that, right? Um, so yeah, I just wanted to open up with saying that because I feel like it was important. All right, child. Well, let me put this back up here, child. Okay. Um, let's get the church announcements out the way and then we'll keep on pushing. Now, y'all know we are casting for season 2 of Hotline Bling Chat Room. If you do not know what that is, we did season 1, so go check it out. The playlist is available. But the applications for season 2 close on February the 15th. Now, this is a virtual talk show where we discuss hot topics, fashions, reality TV, and much more. The good thing about this is we're not only looking for YouTubers or content creators, we're looking for anyone who has an opinion that don't mind getting on camera and talking about what's going on. So listen, head over to www.tcddproductionswithaz.com and fill out your application now while they are still available. All right. Poo. All right. And then also too, let's see if we can get 4 people to donate today so we can go on and get this thing rolling. Excuse me. I was drinking my coffee. Lord have mercy. Okay. Now, this is an exclusive crowdfund giveaway. If you guys do not know, we have a production company now where we are producing shows, web reality shows. And so our first show is going to be, well, we have Hotline Bling, but we also will have School of Love coming. And with that being said, you know, you can't do none of if you're self-funding everything, you gotta get it how you can get it. And I feel like crowdfunding, if we crowdfunding is the best way to do it. It's the best way to do it. And so we want to be able to give you guys something for donating. So with that being said, we're talking about a virtual Amazon gift card. Now, I want to be very clear. This ain't no chummy, no little cute Amazon gift card. It is going to be absolutely worth it. And donations of $25 or more over to the crowd fund. Or if you decide to use Cash App, just put crowd fund in the memo line. And multiple donations, of course, equal multiple entries. Now, we did do last month, we did the 7th Avenue and J. Taylor Home Fragrance Bundle. And so this month, we are doing a virtual Amazon gift card. Next month, it'll be something different. But want to give everybody an opportunity to win something. So the instructions are definitely in the chat. And listen, I'm gonna keep on, the people say I beg anyway. So I'm going to get up here and I'm going to speak that 4 people are going to donate the $25 so that we can get to our goal today. I'm going to speak it. I'm going to speak it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you can't give $25, that's fine. But $25 is what's going to go into the crowd fund. Okay. All right. Now, child, let's get to it. All right, I think that's all the announcements I have. Let's get into the tea, child. Let's get into the tea. I want to start with Kiki Wyatt, honey. Let's start with Kiki Wyatt. So Kiki Wyatt, y'all, went on her Instagram live, child, and stated that she is getting ready to start a church. So I made a video yesterday, right? And when I was making this video yesterday, oh, how could I say this? All things are a legend, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, bang that notification bell, and hit that like button. Pool. Okay, getting back into it. So Kiki Wyatt went live, and she stated that she's going to start a church, honey, right? And some people's on Twitter, that's actually where I saw it first. Before I went to go see her live on Instagram, I saw it on Twitter first because people were saying that Kim Burrell and Kelly Price could join her church because they all got they all got a similar attitude. That's what the people said. I didn't say the people said it, okay? So it made me a little interested. So I said, let me go over here and see what's going on. So I go on her page, child, and I'm looking on her page. Now she starts out this live talking about her big teeth and stuff like that, and she laughing, talking about her big teeth is bigger than her bald head. I'm just telling y'all what the lady said. So sitting up minding my business right now, I hear her say she getting ready to start a church. Now I heard her also say that she don't want to preach to the super saved people. Now listen, Kiki, I don't know, y'all. This is what I will say, and I said this in that video yesterday. One thing about me, I really protect myself as far as allowing people, especially physically, speaking over your life and doing certain things. I'm not saying that Kiki isn't capable of changing and doing certain things, but girl, the Kiki that we do know, it's going to be very interesting. And for me, I feel like I wouldn't be going. I just wouldn't be going. I wouldn't be going. The way you cuss the people's out, around there at the you cuss the people's out in that video. You cuss the people's out in the video, talk about you getting ready to start a church. So I just do not know, y'all. But one thing I do know is that choir is gonna be bumping, honey, because of all them cheering and order people's down to the order people's down to the event. They're gonna be bumping around there. That's what I do know in the choir. They're gonna be bumping. But anyway, how y'all feel about this? Will y'all be attending Kiki's church if you're there in the greater Atlanta area? Are you going to be attending Kiki Wyatt's church? I don't know the name of the church, but I do know the church service will be starting on the 18th. Okay, that's not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And service will be at 3:16. Okay, because the pastor said that they are believing John 3:16, so they will be starting service at 3:16. Okay, will you guys be going? Absolutely, schoolboy. I'm with you. You have to protect who speaks over you. You have to protect who. I mean, you do. You have to protect, especially in these times. We're in literally 2024, where there are multiple things happening, and you do absolutely have to get things going. So again, what y'all think about this? Will y'all be going? Anyway, I'm going to that church. Yes, I misspelled it because church, because it ain't real. Let me see. These people with no anointing and no calling are the ones giving the church a bad name, but folks don't want to talk about that part. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I agree with that 100%. um I'm a church boy at heart. There's nothing that you can take away from the church boy in me. But when I say church boy with common sense, I ain't out here allowing any and everybody to speak over me. It just ain't happening. um I don't know. Kiki's attitude is not an attitude that I would want of anyone speaking over me. I'm just being honest. um I no, no. I'm just not. So I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. But y'all, if you want to hear what Kiki has to say around there at the church, I'm with you, Amber Shelley. It's gonna be a whole free concert. I mean, that's 100. It's gonna be a whole full concert. That's it. That's it. Oh, I also failed to put Michelle Loud on here. I do have an update for Michelle Loud, okay? So we'll get into that as well. But anyway, again, I'm not interested. I'm not. Too many folks use church as a cash cow nowadays. Yep, I agree. Um, if they listening to Snaggle to speak about the Bible, they will follow anything. I heard that, and let me tell you, as soon as I saw her talking, and I think I saw it on Larry Reed's page, and it was his caption that made me not even want to listen to it. I said, I ain't listening to this girl. You ain't fit to tell my spirit this morning. I bet y'all don't. Why y'all listening to her? Now, wasn't she just the same person who? And one thing I don't understand is these folks I heard pretending like they so spiritual, honey. They just so this, so that, because you go and you give your pastor water money does not make you spiritual. Did y'all hear what I said? Just because you go give your pastor water money does not make you spiritual. I feel like I saw Cameron in him. Hey, Miss Reese. Hey, I did. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Hey, Cameron, what's going on? Hey, CC. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, everybody. Hey. So, when I saw that, I said, "Child, this is crazy. This is crazy." But I feel like for me, this is the reason why I don't really attend church anymore, because it's all a game. And I'm not saying all churches are games and stuff like that. I'm just saying in general, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels like we try to outperform each other, honey. We're not getting to the message that it should be, which is to save God's people, to bring deliverance, to bring all of these things to people, and that's not what we're doing. We're literally going in singing 25 million songs, and then we leave in church, and that's not what church was when I came up, honey. You know, so we shall see what it gives, honey child. I'm not interested, but honey, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think they are both running from something spiritually and need to surrender all. Until then, it's going to be what it is, a mess. I agree. I agree. She talking about she heard from the Lord, and one thing I do not like is us saying we hear from God, knowing good and well that was not God's voice. That was you in the flesh, honey. That was not God's voice. And also, too, coming up, my grandmother used to say this all the time. We give the devil too much credit. Well, the devil made me do this, and the devil made me do that, and the devil made me do this. Well, listen, the devil is the enemy, absolutely. But what you're not going to do is sit up here and pass out your uh 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 what you've done and then blame it on the devil. The devil ain't got nothing to do with the fact of the decisions and the choices that you decide to make. So stop blaming it on the devil. My grandmama used to say that, and I didn't understand what that meant till I got older. We are absolutely giving the devil extremely too much credit, considering the fact that you are grown and older enough to make your own decisions. Just saying. The saints used to say it all the time. You ain't giving the devil so much credit. Why? So I don't get it. I don't get it. And y'all know me again. At the end of the day, I'm a church boy at heart, and I love God. I love God. All right. Shout out to Missy Vaughn for the super chat. Thank you so much. Says good morning to you, love. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, it has most definitely become a business. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree with that. A good devil can make you think you in a God house, but whole time you in hell. Child, the people are something else. Good morning, Sheryl. Good morning. Good morning. Absolutely, folks gotta stop playing with God. Folks gotta stop playing with God. That's it. Okay, child. I think that's enough on Kiki. I don't got nothing else on her. All I say is good luck to you and that man over there. I don't really know much about him. I looked him up on Facebook. He calls himself the social media pastor or social media reverend or something like that. He got up under his thing. So Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I'm gonna move on though, honey, to our next topic though. All right. So let's get into this Macy Gray story. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this back up is because I reported the other day that Macy Gray's daughter had filed restraining orders, etc., on her brother because stated that her brother was, uh, pushing his mom and different stuff like that. So let's get into this. So, shout out to the Jasmine brand for this, but Macy Gray is making sure that there aren't any gray areas when it comes to her family reputation or family's reputation. On Thursday, February the 8th, singer actress Macy Gray took to social media to clear the air about recent allegations regarding her son. Earlier this week, the news broke that Macy Gray's oldest daughter, Anisha, had supposedly filed a restraining order against her younger brother, Tracy, for growing violent toward their mother. Now, in court documents obtained by a popular media outlet, notice that they didn't name the media outlet. That's very interesting. Anisha was said to have listed Tracy got into a physical altercation with my mom. The 29-year-old allegedly expanded. He followed her and harassed her as he always does when he drinks. Now, additionally, it was told that Tracy hit Anisha's mate, Cornell, after he attempted to defuse the situation and even uh, proceeded to aggressively bang on the doors of their rooms until authorities arrived. Now, following Tracy's spiral, he also repeatedly pushed his sister, and it was noted that the behavior had been a consistent thing with him. Now, further into the paperwork, Anisha reportedly detailed being afraid of her sibling and cited that the need for protection away from him as she repeated, or I'm sorry, as she's pregnant. Okay. Now, however, Tracy and Gray have since spoken out and denied the rumored dispute. In a 5-minute video posted to her Instagram profile, Gray said, "I just want to clear I just want to clear this whole thing up about this going around about my family, talking about my son abuses me, and all this stuff. Nothing could be further from the truth. My son has never, ever, 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 would never put his hands on me, wouldn't even think about nothing like that." Now, she added that that's my dude. Like, we would take a bullet for each other, and he's just not that kind of man. Me, question mark. I'm a lot of things, but I ain't no victim. I ain't gonna be over here, with somebody hitting on me. And I don't mean that offensively to people who are in that situation. I don't mean to sound insensitive. Okay. Just my humble opinion, Macy Gray, you're lying. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's just my humble opinion. Just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but I believe that Macy Gray is covering for her son. And I also believe too, what we're not gonna do is pretend like mothers do not try to protect their abusive sons. I'm just saying. I am absolutely just saying, in my opinion, I feel like you're not telling the truth. I feel like you're covering for him, which is, mothers do it. Mothers absolutely do it. But again, I do feel like you are covering for your son. I do. I feel like you're lying. I do. Um, and that's just my take on it. I feel like uh mothers do it all the time. Mothers protect their sons all the time. We're not going to act like this is something that is not possible to happen. But to me, I absolutely believe that she's not telling the truth. I think she's covering. I do. I think she's covering because if there are restraining orders, if there are court documents that are filed now, we ain't seen the court documents. I will say that we have not seen the court documents. But at the end of the day, I feel like in this instance, now the Jasmine brand really kind of left out a couple of details, but there was also an order to keep him away from his sister's job, his sister and her husband's job. And there were a couple of things that he was ordered to do, but I just feel like deep down in my heart that she's covering for him. I absolutely do. I don't feel like it's real. Okay. So I wanted to bring that update to you guys, considering that we did cover it the other day. I wanted to just bring an update, but we ain't gonna act like men generally do not I'm sorry, moms do not generally protect their sons. I mean, I knew it was coming. All right. All right. So I wanted to talk about this because when it happened, we talked about it, y'all. We did. We talked about it. You guys remember the couple who had this issue with this OBGYN as far as the delivering the baby. Now we hadn't heard, and I wanted to give you guys an update. I'm quite sure you may have seen this because this is a couple days older. But I want to know how y'all truly feel about this because let's just get into it. So shout out to the neighborhood talk for this. So neighbors, a few months ago, we reported about an Atlanta couple who were suing a local hospital for allegedly unaliving their baby during birth. Now the couple says that the doctor pulled on the baby so hard while the mother was in labor that it broke its bones, its neck, and its head, ultimately decapitating the baby. Now, WSB-TV is reporting that the medical examiner is officially ruling the death as a homicide. The report says that the death was caused by a fractured dislocation of his upper cervical spine and spinal cord. Now, Southern Regional Medical Center officials have issued a statement saying that this unfortunate infant death occurred in utero prior to the delivery, and said that the doctors who delivered the baby, Tracy St. Julian, is not and never has been an employee of the hospital. Now I saw some concerning questions where people have said, "Now I ain't even know. Oh, I ain't no woman. I ain't been to no OBGYN, but honey, I have had some things happen to me, and I don't think it's far fetched for OBGYN to have an office and be contracted with the or." You know what I'm saying? Not an actual employee of the hospital, but be contracted to go to that hospital when they're delivering babies. But who the hell am I? Anywho, as of right now, no official charges have been filed against Tracy, but Clayton County Police Department may decide to file given this recent revelation. The civil lawsuit, the mother, Jessica Ross, 20, filed against the hospital and doctor is still open. Okay. Now I'm glad that the suit is still open. I'm just wondering if this doctor is going to be charged because girl, you I, y'all help me. Help me. Help me. I mean, girl, at this point, the people is over here mad at Jackie. They made mad at this heifer right here. Because, ma'am, I feel like all of them responsible. I feel like the hospital's responsible, and I feel like all those nurses, everybody who was on the clock, because at the particular time, they did not tell this lady immediately that her what happened to her baby. Don't forget that. I feel like this left that out of there, but don't forget that she did not know. They had no clue what was going on, and it's almost like this woman seemingly kind of got away with it. So again, I feel like y'all all need to be held accountable, from the doctor to the nurses to the people who was in the room, because y'all knew and y'all saw what was going down. This is crazy to me. It is absolutely crazy to me. Get that woman. Get that woman. Shit. Y'all were mad at Jackie for being an OBGYN and making commentary, but what about this one here? Girl. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, that's how I feel. The whole staff need to be charged. Everybody needs to be held responsible for what they did. Absolutely. Child. Okay, listen, y'all. Before we get into our next story, we are doing our exclusive crowdfund giveaway. All right, that is donations of $25 or more over to our crowdfund or to Cash App or Venmo with the crowdfund. All right. And this ain't no little cheap little, little cheap thing. Okay. This is definitely worth it. All right. Okay, and our goal today is to get 4. Now, shout out to Miss Bernita, because one thing about Miss Bernita, she gonna get it done. Okay, shout out to Miss Bernita for your cash app. We appreciate it. So again, just my thoughts on that. I feel like everybody should be held responsible. I do. I feel like everybody should be held responsible. All right, so let's get into our next story here really quick, child. I'm trying to move along because I got a lot to talk about today. I'm trying to move along. All right, so let's get into it. Now, y'all know this blessed my heart, this blessed my spirit, this blessed everything in me when I saw this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think y'all know, but sure, I got a huge crush on Sheryl Ralph and her son, too. Not gonna hold you, okay? Because this is one woman, body is still bodying, okay? That smile just always gives to me. So, in case if y'all did not know, now you do know. Sheryl Ralph is definitely one of my crushes because, like I said, the body still bodies, and I just think that she's a beautiful black woman. Okay, so Whoopi Goldberg, y'all know, is on The View, and Shirley Ralph was a guest on The View. I believe this was on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Monday or Tuesday. But not only did she ask Shirley Ralph to be a part of Sister Act 3, but Whoopi said that they are also working on the 30-year anniversary of Sister Act 2, and they want to bring in as many people as they possibly can. The only suggestion that I have for you, Whoopi Goldberg, is invite Lauryn Hill now so she can be on time. That's all. That's all. Or that she show up. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to invite Lauryn Hill, make sure you tell her now so she'll have enough time to prepare. Okay, because we know she's gonna be late or might not show up. But I am super elated for the reunion of the 30-year anniversary. I think that is going to be super dope. And then for her to be asked to be a part of Sister Act 3. Sister Act 2 is one of my favorite movies. But I am super, 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 super excited about it. But let's take a listen.
Producers here at The View are working on putting together a reunion. And we're going to try to get as many cast members on and to share memories from the movie. Yes. Would you do us the honor of coming back?
I would love to.
And as soon as we know when it is, we'll do that. But I will also do this.
What?
We're in the process of putting together 3.
Yeah.
Will you come be part of it, whatever it is? Before we go, wait a minute now, but before we go, we want to mention that later this month, she's going to be honored by the ACLU and awarded the Southern California.
That woman is beautiful. I don't care what y'all say. But anyway, I feel like this was dope. I really did. I shared this to my story because y'all just don't understand. This just stuff like this really do be exciting me. It do. Because I can't wait to look forward. I can't wait to see the 30-year anniversary, and I cannot wait to see 3. So I'm super excited about this. And again, y'all know now that I have a crush on Shirley Ralph and her son. Don't leave her son out of it, okay? Because the son is foreign, okay? Foreign. He followed me on Twitter too, but he foreign. Anywho, just know that I just cannot wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. All right. Let's see here. All right, so let's get into our next story, child. Let's get into it. Okay, so I want to know how y'all feel about this right here. But yesterday, is either yesterday or the day before yesterday, Monica was down to the Jennifer Hudson show, child, and she had some things that she wanted to say. So let's take a listen.
That no one knows until today is that I'm going on tour, the Pink Friday 2 tour with Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
it is starting.
yes.
It's starting on March 1st. And I get a chance to hit all these cities that mean so much to me. Atlanta, of course, New Orleans, Nashville. We're coming to every city we possibly can. And I'm really grateful for Nicki because she's one of those people that has always said, Monica meant everything to my childhood. And some people, they act like they forget.
No.
Monica, listen, y'all, I love Monica down. I do. But girl, this wasn't the flex I think you thought it was. I'm sorry. I don't think this was the announcement that people was thinking that they screaming in the audience because they required to. But that's what I was thinking. Monica, you sing to the aunties and stuff, you know. You no shade, and I'm not calling the people's aunties and stuff. I'm just saying, y'all don't have the same audience. They say Nicki's fan base is young children. I don't know because I don't keep up with the Barbie dolls. I don't keep up with the Barbie dolls, so I would not know. But what I do know is that y'all are in two different eras, and just because y'all got a little song together, that mean y'all supposed to go on tour together. Somebody said in the comments, this is so random. Monica's fans are aunties and Nicki's fans are literally almost kids. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I guess I am an uncle. So I'll be one of the uncles. I'll be one of the uncles, but that was weird to me. And I mean, she said it like the people was just gonna be like, yes, you're going on tour with Nicki Minaj. I mean, I'm just hoping that Nicki can get through this tour because you literally got day after day after day. And Monica, something just happened to you last year. I don't know if you're gonna make it to all these dates, which you might not, but I'm just saying in general, you was just ill. So you need to take it easy. Nicki's tour is literally one day she's in New York, the whole next day she's all the way up in Washington State. You like, girl, why we doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, it wasn't the flex, in my opinion, that she thought it was going to be. I would not be, you know, I had no plans on going to Nicki's tour anyway. I would definitely go to Meg's before I go to Nicki's, no shade. I would rather hot girl some of my thing than, you know, sit there. And then also too, Monica, I just pray that your set don't got nothing about you. Because let me tell y'all something. What really pisses me off about Monica and her sets is, girl, why do you sit up and pay tribute and homage to all these niggas that's locked up and in jail and can't do ish for you? I've never understood that. I just never understood that. It is so irritating to me. You done set up and done all these concerts. You done a tribute and montage to See Murder, and there you come out a few months later talking about he broke your heart. Girl, please just stop. You done it to Kodak Black. You done it. Just stop. Please stop. I hope they tell you not to bring that issue down here to the thing. Please. Okay. I'm just saying. Well, you know, Esther, if you heard my video yesterday, I actually stated that God can use anyone. God can absolutely use anyone. But for me, let's talk about for me, Kiki wouldn't be able to speak over my life. When you got a nasty attitude, and maybe you should go look at the video itself, she's cussing the people out. Who wants to be? I mean, there are people who want to be up under that type of stuff, but since you you commented, I felt like I needed to let you know. I actually did say that God can use anybody. I did state that, but Kiki has a horrible attitude, and that I stand 10 toes down on. And for that reason, I wouldn't attend. That's what I said. Okay, so we gonna come. Let's come with the order facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Y'all remember the young folks threw bottles at Ari Lennox, but you know, for a while there, it was almost like they was doing that at a lot of concerts where they was throwing stuff at the people that was on stage and stuff like that. You know, it's crazy. I wouldn't spend all my money to spend. I mean, and that water bottle you throwing ain't free. You didn't have to pay $25 for that one water bottle. But baby, I ain't doing all that. I ain't paying to go right down to a, you know, I just ain't doing it. No. Uh but hey Sweet Pea, one thing Monica and Nicki have in common is they both want to be hood so bad. Now that's a key. um that's Gunica for you. Okay. What's going on, Brittany? How you love? Not y'all waking up arguing on a Friday morning. Child. I love Monica, but she wasn't that nice to Lil Kim. LOL. Now that's a key. That is a key. Okay. If anybody just watched Kiki's show, y'all know Kiki got a bad attitude. Everybody know Kiki have a bad attitude. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Go ask Kiki, do she even know what the full armor is? Go ask her that. Go ask her, do she even know what the full armor of God is? Hey, God can't use anybody. You ain't told not one lie, but we won't be listening to Kiki preach. Go on over there. Go on over there. That's y'all. That's y'all. You know, I'm very protective about who I allow to speak over me. But y'all can go do what you want to. Ain't my business. I put it out there so you can know. All right. Let's move on, honey. Let's move on. Let's move on. Cause we're gonna move on. Now listen, y'all. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all know okay. Sukihana, in my opinion, is ghetto down to the ground. And I don't care what nobody got to say. You don't like it. You can take stage left. She's ghetto. She's definitely ghetto. But y'all, I thought she was trolling. The people said that this woman was for real serious. I thought she was trolling. Okay, listen to this.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I
I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music. I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think
Y'all, no lie. This ain't no lie. This ain't no lie. When I first saw that, I thought, okay, Kiki, you know, she trolling. Let's just say I didn't think the girl was for real, but everybody keep telling me, Sheryl, please stop. Please stop. Choose another. What can this tell? What can this tell Robin? Choose another day to be dense. Listen, I was not trying to be dense. I swore I thought this girl was trolling. I did. I did. I thought that she was trolling. I did. The people said she was for real. I said, I keyed at it because I swore I thought she was just trolling. I laughed under all the blog posts. Here I am laughing. People responded to my laughing emoji, talking about this ain't funny. And I'm like, y'all, I think she's trolling. I don't think she's for real. I really don't. But do y'all think she's for real? Do y'all think she's trolling? Okay, she is trolling. That's what you got from it. You got that she was trolling. That's what I got from it too. I thought it was a key. I really did. I did not think that it was anything serious or anything like that. Because if um, y'all know that this Bobby girl, this is what they do. This is literally what they do. So I thought that this was funny, but some people are saying that they feel like she was like so serious, and then some people feel like she was trolling. I feel like she was trolling. Y'all gonna have to make me think something different to think that she was actually for real about that. Okay, you wasn't listening. Well, I'll let you listen to it again. Hold on.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I
I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music. I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I definitely think she's trolling. I don't think she's serious whatsoever. And listen, let me tell you, I don't do the white girl Bobby. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't like the white girl Bobby at all. And what y'all can't stop doing is talk about, Chef, you're going to talk about Bobby's divorce. I don't know this lady. I don't know nothing about Bobby, okay? All I know about Bobby is that Bobby sit up and look stupid talking to all of these black people. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know about Bobby. I don't give a damn about her divorce. I don't give a damn. I'm just saying, I don't care. I do not care. If people talk about Bobby done got a divorce and they said Drake is I don't care. I don't like the white lady. I don't know her. I feel like she's a culture vulture. Honey, that's what I feel like. Bobby. I don't know the white lady. I just do not know her. Why do the people want me to know her so bad? I don't know her. Girl, and they sending me these articles and never talk about they getting a divorce. Okay, I don't care. Bless you. Do y'all want something from the store? When I go down there, I have to go down here to the Circle K. Do y'all want some sunflower seeds? You want your coffee? What you want this morning? Because I don't care about the white lady. I don't. I just do not. And I really want them to stop going over there to her. There are other funny people out here that are black. I'm just saying, please, but they're going to keep going. They're going to keep on going over there. They're going to keep on going. Okay. Yep, she definitely making big coins off of black folks. Sheryl is. She done interviewed Drake. She done interviewed Offset. She interviewed Sukihana. She done interviewed all of these people. So, child, no, ma'am. Keep it, Bobby. Because we don't know you, Bobby, anyway. We don't know you. Yeah, you want you some sunflower seeds? You want you? Oh, not you want some roasted raccoon nuts? Who is Bobby's target audience? TikTok. That's all I. TikTok. In real life, I swear I did not know who this Bobby lady was until she did that little interview with Offset. And I thought that it was a little key, right? But we don't know her. She all over the blogs talking about a divorce. We don't know you. Why do we care? So, anywho, I had to. Oh, y'all put y'all orders in. Y'all see she asked. So, yes, we put our orders in. All right. This wasn't on the docket, and I ain't fit to stay on this too long. But, girl, Just this headline alone was enough for me. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for this, but they asking Nick Cannon on whether he'd reconcile with Mariah Carey, and he responds with, "You gotta ask her." Nick, close the door. Close the door. You should, when the people ask you that, you should have said the door is closed. In my Nene Leaks voice, the door is closed. Okay, and in my what's the name from Salt Lake City? And you can leave, because that's exactly what you can do. You can leave, because Nick, it's over with Mariah. It's over with Mariah. Okay, so nice try though. Nice try. I like how you try to spin that up a little bit. Time I ask her, don't even ask her that. Don't waste that latest time asking her, does she want to get back with Nick Cannon? 55 cheering later? She good. The door is closed. Okay, the door is closed. I know y'all can't see me, but I'm over here doing my hair just like Nene did, because my bun is barely on my head, so it's gonna fall down. The door is closed, Nick. Nice try. I was like, girl, not you. You Nick could have shut that down immediately. He could have shut that down instantly. Okay, child. All right. Okay, so Lord, we moving trucking right along. We had a lot of topics to discuss. I feel like when you miss one day, you miss a lot. Okay, let me get back to my notes. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's talk about Usher's halftime performance. Now listen, y'all know the Super Bowl is this weekend. It is this Sunday. Again, remember, no housewives, no
I wanted to take a shot
Madison.
at your set list. So you're familiar with fantasy football.
And from my understanding, Lil Jon, y'all know Lil Jon in the East Side Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, I still think, and this is just me, I still think that there's gonna be some more surprises for Usher's halftime performance. I really do. Now we heard about Lil Jon earlier this week, but I feel like Usher is really about to give it to us. I do. I feel like he really about to give it to us. Yeah, I did see where typically they give 13 minutes, but he was able to negotiate 15 minutes, which I think is really dope. I think people are really excited to see this. I feel like we're going to get a treat. I really do. I feel like we're gonna get a treat round there for the halftime show. I do. And I'm ready for it. I am so ready for it. Okay. What is Usher's fan base called? Because I'm one of them. I don't think he have one? I'll give him one, the Ushettes. The Ushettes. Let's make a one right there. Now just play. Well, okay, Schoolboy said he don't got one. I didn't think so. Oh, okay, so he was on Good Morning America this morning. Shout out to 11:55 spot on. He was on Good Morning America, but shout out, I'm here for it. Listen, me and you both, Schoolboy, because I'm gonna have some I'm probably gonna, you know, hopefully Jay ain't listening because he'll like to call me a junkie, child. But I'm gonna have me a good old beverage and a good old edible and relax, honey. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna have me a good time. But no, in all seriousness, I am super excited about this. I feel like Miss Cookie, go to timeout. Please go to timeout. Thank you so much, Miss Annette. I appreciate that. You not the Usher boy. Hey, Dr. Usher boy, Miss Cookie. That was a chuckle. I'm sorry. But that is a good one. They think Beyonce is going to make an appearance. That'll be interesting. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. And I love the anticipation of waiting for halftime shows to see how they're going to do. Like, it's the anticipation, just sitting back waiting. But most of us, that's all we tune in for, is the commercials and the halftime show. That's mostly what we tune in for. So I'm excited. I'm excited. But speaking of this, I can't play this clip because it belongs to CBS, and they will straight up strike my channel. I ain't got time for it. But anyway, it's a clip of them giving like the different people in the studio giving their set list of what they think or predict are some of the things that Usher is going to be doing with different guests. And so I find that interesting. I find that all interesting, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Hey TJ, Etienne, how are you? Working life got me on a roller coaster. Well, we are most certainly hoping and praying that all is well. We are praying that all is well, and we missed you too. We are glad that you're back. We're glad that you're back. How much are the commercial spots this year? I don't know. I haven't even honestly, I hadn't even paid attention to much about the Super Bowl. Honestly, forgot that it was next weekend, because when the Housewives and Married to Madison was on Sunday, and they talking about they going on a break next week. I was like, girl, why you ain't going on a break this week with the Grammys? Y'all could have went on a 2-week break if you ask me. Give us 2 weeks to break from both shows. I'm just saying. 7 million. Woo, child. My God, today. 7 million. Woo. Well, yeah, I'll be tuning into the commercials and stuff like that. Y'all know I'm as a whole girl over here when it comes to the sports. Okay, I just don't take it as no disrespect, but honey, I'm a gua when it comes to the sports. Okay, I played football around there in a school and stuff like that, and all I kept hearing my mama say was, "They tackling my baby, they tackling my baby." So I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about no spurts. So I just be watching the. Listen, let me tell y'all something. You know what's crazy? It was real crazy. Back in the day, y'all couldn't tell me nothing, cause I be playing Madden and stuff like that. Like I really know what I'm doing. Same with the basketball games, right? Well, I know way more about basketball than I do football. But baby, let me tell you something. I used, because I want to fit in with the rest of my cousins and stuff, baby. I be able to play Madden, and I'm just on the controller, just over here, just pushing every button that I can find. I ain't know what I was doing. I did not. You can tell me nothing. I was gonna win them Madden games. So I just keeping it real, honey. Make sure School of Love contestants like sports. Oh. Mm. Is that a deal breaker if they don't? Schoolboy? That's a good question. I mean, you said make sure, but is that a deal breaker if they don't? What if they know the bare minimum about the sports? Is that okay? Is that okay? Oh, the Ravens played last night. See, I don't be knowing. All I know is that the Super Bowl be in February at some point. And I'll be here for the halftime show when it's somebody I'm just super interested in. Okay. Okay. Oh, this messy. Yeah. This messy schoolboy. But okay, they can't be no Dallas Cowboy fans. Ooh, child, I might have to go back through them applications and ask. Do y'all like the Dallas Cowboys? Because if you like the Dallas Cowboys, you can't be on the show. Okay. Okay, so we talked about Usher, we talked about Kiki Wyatt. Okay, let's get into Kandi real quick. So Kandi did do a speak on it. Of course, we is not playing Candy's material over here, honey, because you know they will get the people's okay, you know. So anyway, Kandi did a speak on it where she talked about uh her departure from the Housewives, and I find it very interesting. She just kind of gives us, you know, who she told first, which she, or some of the people that she told first, which was, of course, like Kenya and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think ultimately Kandi still has it good with the network, so Kandi can do as she pleases. I think she can come back next season, not season 16, but season 17 if she chooses to. Um, from just listening to Kandi, it does sound like it negotiating as far as like her price to return to the Housewives. And what I solely think it is I think it is negotiating other projects outside of Housewives with Bravo or with US or with NBC Universal. I feel like that's what it is. I don't feel like it's, oh well, you know, y'all ain't trying to give me this. And I do know that they also saw this that they will be cutting her episodes as well. So, you know, it's just going to be interesting. So if you haven't checked out Kandi speak on it and you're interested in knowing the real reasons of why she declined the contract, head over there and find out. Okay. Um, first of all, y'all know, I love me some Tabitha Brown. Y'all know I do. I love Tabitha down to the ground. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I do. But I just had to give her flowers and recognition right now because she is currently on tour. She's currently on tour, and all these looks, I'm liking every last one of these looks that she's doing with her hair. I'm loving everything about it. I'm going to celebrate this woman, whether the people like it or not. Do you hear me? But shout out to Auntie Tab. She is out here making things happen in these streets. She is on tour right now, on a book tour right now, promoting her book. And then also too, she's promoting her Donna's recipe. Okay. In case if you guys do not know, the Donna recipes is in like the Ulta Beauty. I believe she's in Target now, if I'm not mistaken. But listen, Auntie, keep on doing your thing, girl. And I'm gonna be commenting on every last picture, everything you drop. I love this woman down. And just congratulations, you know what I'm saying? She is coming to Dallas, and I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad. I do. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I love that lady. But maybe, you know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Y'all know last year she sent me a package. And you know what? You know what's crazy? I actually used everything in that big old gift box that she sent me last Christmas. I literally have took out everything out of that box, girl. Besides the t-shirt, I said, why wasn't I wearing this t-shirt? Well, child, I'm gonna be wearing it. I'm gonna be wearing a t-shirt. But anyway, y'all know I love me some. Very good, very good, very good. And you better have a good day and don't you go messing up nobody else's because you can't have one, huh? Symmetry, you already know what it is, honey. You already know what it is. What about the skirt? So I gave that skirt to did I get that skirt to my niece? No, I actually still have it because hold up. I do still have that skirt, but I want something done with this. I want that skirt turned into I want somebody to sew it into an apron or something. That's what I want. Somebody gave me that idea, and I still ain't done it yet. But I do want to do it. So yeah, I do still have this skirt. I do. It was because I think it was definitely meant for the women. It was. But that Donna recipe, The hair drops and the conditioner, y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all. Y'all may not like it, but she got a sweet potato. She got a sweet potato. Shampoo and conditioner. Honey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That smells so good. Okay, anyway. But shout out to Auntie Tab. Shout out to Auntie Tab. Y'all know I love my auntie. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get into this last piece of D.O. Hughley and Monique, child. We had already said yesterday we were talking about Monique. We said that D.O. Hughley was going to respond. As soon as Monique responded, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't like D.O. Hughley. I don't. And I'm just going to set the record straight and just say I do not care for him whatsoever. And he's not funny. Like a lot of stuff he tries to say to be funny, it's just not funny. And so let's bring up his response, child. He's actually exhausting, if you ask me. But the people's may really like him down in the comments. I don't know. Y'all may like him. But let's get into it, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Yeah, that Donna recipe hit, honey. When I ran out of that Donna's recipe, I was mad. I was like, girl, you got to go back and get you some more of this. Them right here is it. Them and the hair drops is good too. All right, let's take a listen, child.
All right, I'm taking time to respond to Monique again. She made another greasy ass video with her daddy. We kind of relitigating some of the stuff she said on Club Shay Shay, where she talked about how she was on the show and somebody, they played a game, Would You Rather? And I guess she felt like they insulted her husband's sexuality, which is interesting because she can always talk shit about everybody else's sexuality. But
this is why I have a problem with it. Regardless of her talking about anyone's sexuality in that moment, the woman felt like the game was disrespectful. Acknowledge it, fool. Just acknowledge it. That's it. You keep finding every excuse. Oh, as much as you talk about everybody your sexuality, y'all all do as comedians. So let's not act like that's a stretch or a reach, nigga. All you got to do is say that you wanted to play that game and acknowledge the fact that the lady didn't want to play that disrespectful game. Girl.
I guess her husband's sacrosanct. He's off limit. But a hit dog will bark unless his mouth is full. But she talked about, well, she didn't actually call her lawyer. Who the fuck would be afraid of your lawyer? Your lawyer, you mean the lawyer that did your contract? That lawyer, the lawyer from the firm of Negro from Ghetto Got Him and Gone, that lawyer? Who the fuck afraid of him? He couldn't get your name right on the ticket. He gonna get it right on a legal document. It didn't happen because we decided it shouldn't happen. You didn't need to, because we respect people. We don't have to do things for clicks. They took it off because you asked me to, because I respected you at the time. You also talked about how I disrespect you on so many platforms, but you have this impeccable memory where you can tell to the degree, well, who did what to you and why and what happened, where you were, but you can't pull up one time on any platform that I said anything about you at all because you know you're lying. You got that piece of paper and that big ass memory, but you can't pull one up. My biggest mistake is saying yes to you. I should have said no when you couldn't come on my radio show. I should have said no that I wasn't playing those dates with you. As a matter of fact,
So if you would have said no that when she came on the radio show, does that mean that prior to Monique coming on the radio show, you would have had some type of beef? Deal, I think you should get away from the mic, especially speaking on this situation. You giving punk ass bitch vibes is what you're giving me. And I'm just gonna go ahead and speak the facts and speak the truth, and whoever don't like it, they just don't like it. You, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. The woman told you she felt disrespected about the game. And instead of you acknowledging the fact that the question was disrespectful, regardless of how anyone feels, instead of you acknowledging that, here you go off on this tangent about what she does to other people, and that's not what we're talking about. You're deflecting, in my opinion. Just be a real one about the situation. Like, bruh, DL has always been annoying to me. I just never find him funny. And I find it funny that you can talk about what Monique say, but nigga, you're worse. Okay? And yes, we can pull the receipts. We can pull the receipts. You're not funny. In my opinion, you're outdated, child, and you need to go find you something else to do, in my opinion. Okay? Because none of it, you responding to her, none of it is funny to me. None of it's just whack to me. It is so whack to me. Because what you're doing every time you respond, in my opinion, you are proving this woman right about what she says about you. That's how I feel. And I've said that on multiple platforms. Everybody keep telling me I'm reaching. Well, whatever. I feel like I told this one lady, she's talking about, yeah, you is reaching. Well, you worry about my arms getting tired about me reaching. Don't you worry about it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? You let me worry about my arms being tired if I'm reaching. And I said what I said, and I meant it. You are proving everything that she is saying right about you. Notice that even when he talked about the comedy, the comedy show with the contract, he did not specify what was going on there. So you posted a whole memorandum. So at the end of the day, dear, every time you open up your mouth, you prove this woman right. That's just the way I feel about it. He's mediocre. He's annoying. What's up, Shayla said? What's going on? Miss Rona, how are you? He's still with the 90s bullcrap comedy, thinking that he's funny. He will never take accountability. He never will, but sir, just stop. We are over you. Go back in the hiding like you was. Yeah. Now, speaking of this Monique situation, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave this alone. But I want y'all to leave T.S. Madison alone. I do. I want y'all to leave T.S. Madison alone. Because let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cuss all y'all out playing with T.S. Madison. I am. Because that she ain't bothering nobody. She is not bothering not one single person. Okay? But what y'all mad about is the fact that someone like T.S. Madison, which what Monique said is that she was not being malicious. She was not being rude, mean, ugly when she said transgender. She was making a point. And the point that she was making is that someone like T.S. Madison can call up who she say is her friend to fix a situation because you have a mutual friend who has an issue with someone. And she was making a point to say that y'all always say that T.S. Madison is not for the black women when T.S. Madison is absolutely for the black women. We have consistently seen T.S. Madison advocate for black women. Y'all just want to be mad. But let me tell you something. You got the right one when you come mess around with T.S. Madison. She ain't bothering nobody. Okay? This ain't y'all moment. I feel like if Monique gave her credit, not once in that interview, but twice in that interview, and y'all just want to be mad. And this goes for the trans community who is choosing to be mad at something that has absolutely nothing to do with you. It wasn't as if Monique went on this trans whole slew. She didn't do that. She did not do that. And see, when y'all really should be mad at people, y'all not. Y'all not. But y'all choose to be mad at T.S. Madison because she's telling y'all she wasn't offended by Monique calling her a transgender. Like, y'all are real weird. Y'all are weird. And if you on Twitter listening to me, I'm talking to y'all, the ones who keep having an issue. Again, as I stated before, y'all leave Maddie alone. And for those of you who don't like it, you can exit stage left because I said what I said and I meant it. Leave Maddie alone. It's crazy because when somebody ain't bothering nobody, y'all got so much to say. But then the moment that you should have a reason to be mad, you're not mad. The energy is not the same. Go outside. I'm going to put DDG words out there again. Go outside and touch some grass petals. Okay? Just rub on them. Just rub your finger across them rub on them. You know what I'm saying? Go outside, touch a leaf or two, and thank God for the scenery that you see. Find you something to do, because y'all coming after Maddie, it ain't gonna happen. Like we're not doing it. We're just not doing it. But you know, okay, so y'all still talking about Dia, and now I agree with that. And if y'all go back and listen to my two, actually, I've been very stern about that I did not agree with Monique bringing up his daughter, whether he brought his daughter up first or not, because his daughter has absolutely nothing to do with the banter between Monique and DL, and I still stand on that. I'm standing on business with that one. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't think he's funny, but he did cut the segment on the radio show because she asked. Monique admitted that last night. Yeah, so all of that stuff we already talked about, y'all. So that's why I only talked about his response. Aunt Maddie spoke out and told them that this ain't their moment. It's not. It's really not. Y'all are choosing to be mad. Why do folks who don't even like Maddie or trans women in general follow her? That, you know, it's a hate follow. It's hate following, just like people hate watch. People hate watch, people hate follow, people hate do everything. They don't like somebody, but they are consistent. Let me tell y'all something. Bitch, if I don't like you, I'm not watching you. I'm just saying. And I'm not one of those people who generally does that to folks like that. But I'm just saying, if I don't like you, girl, I'm not watching you. I'm just not watching. To the girls that I do not like, I don't watch them. But that's what people do. That's what people do. People hate watch. People hate comment. People do all of that type of stuff just to keep stuff going. It will surprise you how many are in the trans community itself that are upset and offended by what Monique said. And it's like, girl, how? And if y'all don't believe me, head over there to Twitter. If you follow T.S. Madison on Twitter, just go look at her last tweet and go look at the quote retweets and look at the comments. I ain't making none of this up. But you know, Harold, the people will get quiet. You know what I'm saying? The people will get quiet when you start talking about T.S. Madison. When you start talking about stuff like that, the people will get quiet. The people don't have nothing to say now. But the people were so offended. People were so offended. But now, honey, they don't got nothing that they want to say. But they were so offended. Oh, she said transgender. Oh, I was so offended. Oh my God, cancel Monique because she said transgender. Girl, y'all know me. Yeah, I see people in her comments on her show just hating, like, why that. And then you know what's crazy to me, just like it happens here, like people come in, y'all hate, y'all leave hate comments and stuff like that. But then when the person whose show it is, when they respond, oh my God, no, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Stop hate watching. Cause you coming, I'm gonna give you what you asking for. Because you out every time. So go find somebody else to play with. I'm pretty sure you can use that energy for somebody else. Like, girl. Hey, Aunt Natty, what's going on? Hey, everybody coming on in here. Like one girl was in Maddie's comments, and you always offended about something. Like, bitch, where do you see any outrage at? None. It's absolutely none. She took no offense to that, but everybody else is wanting to take offense to it. Girl, bye. All right. Listen. Hold on one second. All right, y'all, listen. Before I get into my next topic, let's go ahead and announce this one more time. We're doing an exclusive crowdfund giveaway. We're doing raffle. And we are doing a virtual Amazon gift card. Now, listen, using a virtual Amazon gift card is easy because all you have to do is put the balance on your Amazon, and literally you can buy any and everything that you want. And also, you can use it for shipping. So, listen, head over to our crowdfund website and donate $25 or more to the crowdfund. Multiple entries equal or multiple donations equal multiple entries. And listen, if you do not want to use crowdfund specifically, you can absolutely use Cash App or Venmo by putting crowdfund in the memo line. We do have a goal today that we need 3 more people. 3 more people. It's 203 people watching me exactly. We need 3 more people to go ahead so we can get our daily goal for today. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right, so let's get into this Martell piece of everything, child, because I know that the people's is waiting on me, and they are ready to talk about the Martell stuff. Okay, so let's get into it. Martell. All right, so you guys know that currently, right now, and I'm gonna say that all things are alleged, in my opinion. All right, and it's for entertainment purposes only. I have to repeat that. Y'all know earlier this week that article dropped of Martell allegedly being or having to get a psyche valve. Now, I already told you I don't want to go too far into that article because the kids were involved and I try to respect those children. However, I told you guys this and I feel like y'all don't be wanting to listen. I really do feel like y'all don't like listening to me. But what I told you guys is what's going to happen because this is still an active case in which where Martell got arrested. They are supposed to be having a meeting with Martell, Carlos, some of the execs at OWN. They are all having a meeting. And from that meeting is when they will determine if Martell will be able to continue to film season 7 at all, or if he will not be able to film, right? The holdup is the fact that this is still active. Now, Martell is due in court at the end of this month, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's either the end of this month or the beginning of next month. But the meeting is not happening until after he makes his court appearance. Okay. So what that means is from here up until that time, there's no filming of Martell, allegedly. This is what we'll say. Again, the meeting has to take place with the execs, Carlos, Martell, and just OWN in general. They have to talk about these things to determine what they are going to do going forward. In my humble opinion, I hope and pray that this meeting is the end of Martell. I do. I really do. And this is the reason why I told y'all in the end of the Tasha K interview, he stated that he wanted Carlos and OWN to be on his side. This is the reason why he wants them on his side. Because of course, if they're not on his side, he won't be able to film. If they're on his side, then chances will he will get a little slap on the wrist and he's able to film. So for me, at this particular point, my hope and my prayer is that Martell is done. I'm not interested in anything that Martell is bringing to the television screen, but because he is a liability at the end of the day, they do have to have these conversations. And also too, I hate to bring this up, but I sure want to ask y'all, have y'all heard from Kiki? Hey, y'all heard from Kiki? I just wondering. I ain't heard from Kiki since the union. Since the like the first week of the union or something. Like I ain't heard from Kiki, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Again, I feel like what people aren't really understanding, and it's just because I've heard several people talk about this, and I'm telling you guys what I'm telling you guys what's more than likely going to happen. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. But again, he has to have this meeting with the execs, Carlos, and stuff like that before he's able to film. And considering that this is still an active case, they are waiting until he goes to court. So he goes to court, like I said, for this. It's either at the end of this month. I cannot think of the date. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the 27th. Let me see. What I do know is either the week of the 26th through March the 1st that he's supposed to be going to court. That I do know. Kiki done went into hibernation. Yeah, I was kind of wondering where she was at. You know, I hadn't seen her or anything like that. But also too, they are filming, so maybe production told her, you know, keep quiet. You know, considering what recently just happened this last season, so maybe production is telling her to keep a tight lid on everything. Baby, don't be going live because we all know that Kiki talks. You know what I'm saying? So maybe production may have told her, you know, you can't be doing all that talking about the show and stuff like that. That's what my guess would be as far as that goes. But I do find a lot of this stuff interesting, you guys. I want you guys to understand, again, we're just waiting. I think it's the waiting game when it comes to Martell. But again, please don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, not one bit. I want Martell gone. I do. I want Martell gone. But if Martell is gone, Mel is going to have to beef up security because it's another loss for him. You know what I mean? It's another loss. It will be another loss for him. And narcissistic men like Martell don't like to lose certain things. And I feel like, again, it's another loss. And I just don't see him at all being any. I don't see him being calm about this if he loses his job. I do not. I feel like it is going to be ugly, which is possibly one of the reasons why. And I get what Mel said. I totally do, and I respect it. But I think that is maybe one of the reasons why he has not been gone yet, was because of that simple reason, trying to protect, because he's going to show out, y'all. We've seen what he is capable of doing. And so him losing his job is going to cause more protection to be needed, because he's losing something. He's honestly, if you think about it, this is another way for him to try to be connected to Mel at some given point. So when you lose that connection, you immediately lose sight of it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he will act a fool. He will be doing some foolish stuff. That's just who Martell is. So, you know, I pray that she gets the protection that she definitely needs in this, because he's gonna act a fool, y'all. He is. And this is one of the reasons why I say, I get why most of us don't want him on the show. I also understand the protection end of that. I do, you know. So yeah, they're going to have to beef up. Hey, T-Talk with your girl. They're going to have to beef up security. They're going to have to, because we've already seen what he's capable of doing. And when you literally lose something, listen, we've seen him do it before. So I don't see it being any different in this situation, but I do know that they are supposed to be having that meeting. They cannot have that meeting, from my understanding, until he goes to court. You know, until he goes to court. So I would definitely beef up security, be calling them, you know, and that's it's sad. It's sad. It really is. It's sad. He's gonna really be a gutter snipe then. Absolutely. Look how he acting now by losing her and his status of being a man. So to lose his job, that is going to send him into a whole different jerk. Absolutely. And I know I've heard a lot of people say that they feel like The only way that Mel and the children will be protected is if he's locked up. You know, so I want what's best for her and the children. I do. I want what's best for her and the children. Yeah, TikTok. That's why I was telling everybody, is that he has they so this is what I got from it. I got from it that he is on suspension until they have this meeting, and they can't have this meeting until he appears in court for his arrest. So again, you know, I don't know what's going to come out of it. I don't, but I see the different angles, and I am concerned. I am. Why keep someone employed knowing you would have to have security? Well, they always have security. Let's be clear. They always have security. Male always have security. They always do. You know what I'm saying? But so let's kind of do the difference. So Mel has her personal security. I'm sure Carlos has his personal security when he out. I don't know, did he have security down to the event, down to the podcast? I don't know. But what I'm saying is the only way that I see any of this going basically saying, when you pull that rug from up under somebody, they are gonna act a fool. Martell's gonna act a fool. So I feel like they're gonna need a lot of security. And no matter how you look at it, they're gonna need a lot of security. And I think that is the reason why Martell has not been let go. If I'm being honest, I do believe that. But getting locked up in jail won't be forever. He needs to be locked up in a straitjacket in order for Mel and those babies to be safe. Now that I agree with. I can agree with that. I'm just saying, I mean, at this point, he's gonna be hot. I don't like to say a black man needs to be behind bars. Lord, Mel not gonna be safe until he is locked up. She get custody and move away. I don't know. This is scary. I've been there. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where I understand why they haven't necessarily got rid of him, but I also get where people are saying something needs to be done, something needs to be said. I understand all of that. It's just the protection. It's the protection of it all. It really is. I get what y'all saying. Fire him, 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 fire him. Firing him comes with consequences. And unfortunately, they have to look at all of those things. They do. Listen, do I want him gone? Absolutely. But what I don't want him to do is spiral into another whole total dimension of evilness and hatefulness, and that we do know he is capable of doing. And I just, child, why does Carlos need security? Are you talking about Carlos having security for Mel? No, I'm talking about him having his personal security. People do have personal security guards, y'all. That's nothing new. Y'all do know that's nothing new, right? Some people do have their own personal security. Yeah. A lot of these people have their own personal security. Well, Mel Baby should have thought about the crazy. Gwen, what you saying? Carlos is an enabler, and the rest of the cast. Oh, absolutely. They need to stop him now, so that he can get help. Yeah, if things don't go his way, they all better be on guard. Thank you, T Talk. That's literally all it is. You summed it up And that's it. That's it. That's it. That means if he loses his job, if he loses anything, they all have to be on guard. Absolutely. I totally agree, including Carlos. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. Thank you for summing that thing up. These people have personal security because of the period. How is Melody at fault for his actions? Oh yeah, I was wanting well, Mel Baby should have thought about the crazy issues doing. I don't know. I'm hoping Miss Gwen could come back and elaborate on that a little bit. Yep, I think that's one of the main reasons he's still there is Mel knows that he is capable of doing that's the scary part. Yeah, me personally, I believe that's some of why I do. I believe that. I do believe that. I was saying Mel's baby mama should have thought about all the shit he was doing. How do Mel got a baby mama? Oh, you calling Martell Mel's baby mama? I got okay, I get it now. You're calling Martell Mel's baby mama. I get it now. I was so confused. I was so confused. I'm like, when did Mel get a baby mama? Okay, I got it. Okay. Baby. Y'all heard me over here talking about hopefully Miss Gwen can turn. Hopefully Miss Gwen can elaborate on what she said. I don't thank you for that chuckle. I think we needed that. Oh, God. Fired Martell or allowed to stay, he's going to keep the harassment and nasty behavior. And just what you said, Ms. Vanessa, I think it's like a two-way street there, right? It's like a two-way street there. I feel like, of course, we see what he's capable of doing on camera. It's worse off camera, but it's wanting to protect. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it is. And listen, I want Martell gone. Let's be very clear about that, because I don't want y'all saying, "Oh, I want you taking out my." No, I want him gone. I do, but the most important thing for me is the safety of the children and male safety. Period. You know, that's how I feel about it. He do need a psych eval. He need a psych eval. He need to be put in a white jacket. You know what I'm talking about, in a padded room. You know what I'm saying? In one of them jackets that got your arms all folded up in it too, so you can't do nothing with your arms and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs to be in, because that's what he gives. He gives deranged and crazy. You know, so I totally agree with all of that, but I do think it is a hard situation when you're dealing with someone who is capable of what Martell's capable of doing. He's not going to take accountability for anything. For sure, fire him, and security needs to be on high alert. Yeah, I wish it was just that easy though, y'all. I do. I really do. Because I think if it was, I think you know, we probably wouldn't be here. But we're gonna see, y'all. We're definitely gonna see what happens. But like I said, I do know that the meeting is not taking place until a psych eval. I do know that the meeting is not taking place until after he goes to court. They have to go back to not filming together if he loses his job. he might do anything because he has nothing to lose. And I think Sterling Wheeler, that's where a lot of us, where we're going with it. It's just a matter of it's crazy because we don't know what he's capable of doing. Martell needs Jesus, and that child, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I just wish that Martell wasn't in the picture. I really do. But here we are. Does he also have an executive credit? No. No. They stopped giving him that executive credit back. I want to say season 4. Is it season? Yes, I think it was season 4. They stopped giving him that. And on his shout out to Camera Real, she caught this, but on Instagram, he has removed all of the Mary Huntsville stuff from his Instagram. Now I don't remember what his Instagram looked before that because I don't follow Martell, but his Instagram now says, hold on one second. That is crazy that I'm talking about Martell. And as soon as I open up my Instagram, the little page thing right there, where it have all the different stuff on it, the explore page. Why somebody's stuff about Martell popped up? That's boy. Let me tell y'all something about these phones and stuff. So yeah, his Instagram, all it says is Martell Holt, public figure, and then it has his booking inquiries, but it has nothing in regards to Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I do believe he lost that last season 4. I heard someone say that he and his growth have a show coming out. Not sure what or who would watch it. Child, it wouldn't be me. Now, I do find this a little strange. So I just happen to go to the pages that he followed. Now, what you doing following the Eminem Kids official page? Because here's the thing. You know what? I'm gonna let him have it. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna let him have it. You don't see a post since a year ago. Yeah, he active on social media because remember he left that whole thing on, and then when he did his interview with Tasha K, he posted it to his stories. That's why I said he a no good nigga, because instead of him showing love to his daughter, you on there talking about the Tasha K interview when you could be on there saying happy birthday to your daughter, but you's a sorry piece of shit and you's a bald head sorry piece of shit. So you're not gonna do it. You think them people who gave Charles and Netta a show would give Martell and Ariane one? Listen. What I do know is they can go around there to Zeus. I know Zeus will take them. Okay. Zeus got to do something else. They didn't announce that show with Blueface, and Blueface around there in jail can't do nothing he can't do nothing over there at the jail, so he can't go over there to Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can put Ariane and Martell in that time frame until Blueface get out of jail, honey. You know what I'm saying? They got a show right there. And you know what they could call a show? The real hoes of Huntsville. The real slow hoes of Huntsville. Because Martell is a slow hoe too, just like Ariane. So the real slow hoes of Huntsville is what the name of the show could be, right around there on Zeus until Blueface get out of jail. I'm just saying, they got time. They got time. They could put something else on there and play some Blueface little stupid show. And it could be the slow hoes of Huntsville. I'm just saying, because again, Who wants to watch them? None of them. No, we want to give them ideas, Valencia, so they can get the hell out of our TV screen or what we currently watching right now. Yeah, we wants to give them all the ideas that they can possibly get. Slow hoes, and y'all do know that there is several shows about side hoes. So I mean, it's nothing but a chicken wing. You don't even got to do no full show pitch to pitch this show. You don't got to do that. You don't have to do it. Typically you have to film a pilot when you get ready to pitch a show. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to film no pilot for this. The pilot is all over social media, so you don't need to do it. Slow ho. They remind me of Stevie J and Jocelyn. Stevie J. Stevie with my cootie cat. Martell and that baby mama needs to be in jail. Child. Listen, all I'm saying is we're gonna see what's gonna happen down to the internet. Okay. We're definitely gonna see what's gonna happen down to the internet. Because that's where they can get their Zeus content. Just saying. That's it. I'm just saying. Okay, just saying. Okay, listen. Real quick. Just real quick. Oh, well, maybe don't nobody got access to the link, but I need y'all to do me a favor. Go subscribe to the TCDD Productions page, YouTube page. Okay, y'all go subscribe. We got to get to 500 subscribers over there, baby. We was at 2 something, and it is. I need y'all to subscribe. Subscribe. Okay. Describe over there. I wonder if it's true that Cole's Land. Baby, y'all come up with so many new names for these folk. I don't be knowing who y'all talking about, but I know who you talking about now just because you said I'm working on the show. I saw it last night on another blogger's platform. Child. It must gonna be on YouTube. No shade, because I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Me starting what I'm doing, I don't want to be on a network. And if I do end up on a network, it's one of my own. I will build my own. I don't want to be on anyone's network. So what y'all gonna do with the shows? You can do it on YouTube. I don't think YouTube is gonna allow that. They're gonna take y'all little page down. They're not smart enough to come to YouTube. Because they weren't smart enough with the $40,000 that they allegedly were. So they're not smart enough to come to YouTube, child. Subscribe. But this is one question Soul Sister. This one question I got to the 219 people in here. Did y'all bless the catch out? That's what I want to know. Did y'all bless the catch out? Because I don't think y'all blessed the catch out. Okay, I need y'all to head over, open up your phone, head over to the Catch app, which is the green logo with the money sign. Head over to that app right now, the Catch app, and go on and send your blessing over to the Catch app. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, child. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen, honey. But another show, I don't know who's watching it. I just don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to watch that yet. Honestly, let's think about it, y'all. What do we honestly have to watch? If y'all was creating a show, what do we honestly have to watch? We already know everything. Okay? We already know everything. So what are we watching? What are we looking at? We know both of y'all is gutter snipes. We know both of y'all's gutter snipes. We know y'all don't care. We know y'all did some criminal activity together, according to y'all, according to the slow hoe who thought she finessed the blogger. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Now, speaking of Huntsville happenings, I did happen to shout out to Chit Chat with QT. I did hear, or I did see, well, I did hear. I was under the impression that Chris Fletcher was going to be doing an interview. But I guess Chris Fletcher just gave AL some things to say. In regards to his situation with Lexi and all of that. Um, can I be honest? Can I please be honest? This may really come off harsh, but can I please be honest? Chris, this is me talking to you one-on-one. I think you and Nail need to have a conversation with Carlos or something of some sort, but y'all need to come out and talk about this from your own mouth. Giving notes to a blogger or doing any of that, what is the sole purpose if y'all are going to talk about it on the show? Girl, and also we're talking about reality TV. This is no shade to the Fletchers, but y'all know how reality TV work. Y'all not that dumb. At this particular point, you trying to tell that story on social media means absolutely what? What does it mean? Things are going to be cut out. Things are going to be spliced up. Things are going to be, all things are going to be different. So I'm not quite understanding why you just don't stand on business and come on out and say exactly what it is you need to say. But giving the notations to another blogger is actually kind of like crazy to me. And especially if we're trying to alleviate all of the in-between people, I feel like you should just come out and talk about it. If you feel comfortable with doing an interview with AL, be comfortable doing an interview with AL. Not taking that away from that man at all. But what I do think is that you do need to say something at this particular point, because this out here, the more that it's out here, the more things get piled on, and it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot. So yeah, I'm not shading AL or nothing like that, but I felt like I was under the assumption that Chris Fletcher was actually doing like a face-to-face interview, and he did not. And I think that that's what he needs to do. I do. I really do. So anyway, child, who are me? Who are me? Who are me? I mean, I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. But I'm just saying. Just saying. What we doing? What we doing here? You know? I just feel like things can be cut and paste. They can look a certain way on TV. Not saying that what you give to the cameras is not what is on TV, but we all know that there's editing, there's all kind of things, and you just don't know. Maybe the moment that you feel like you're giving out tea, it may be cut from the show. So then what's the purpose? You know? So I don't know. And didn't they just say what Kiki went through doing that? Yeah, like I say just be careful. I do say be careful, but I was under the impression that it was going to be an actual interview. And he needs to he needs to interview, in my opinion. Chris said he hasn't interviewed with anyone. Well, I realized that it wasn't an interview. When I was listening to it, it was notes that. Oh wow! So you're saying? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hell! Wait a minute! Wait a damn minute! Wait a damn minute! Wait a damn minute! Wait a minute! So what you saying is? What you saying is? What? So you saying you talked to Chris Fletcher and Chris Fletcher denied talking to, you know what? I'm put the move on. Hell no. No. I keep, well, help your people, Lord. Help your people, Holy Ghost. Please help your people. Help your people, Lord. Please help your people. Because help your people. I'm just gonna say this again. I feel like if Chris needs to get ahead of this, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, Chris needs to get ahead of this. So again, if Chris feel comfortable with AL, go to AL, go to whoever. I don't care who you go to, but I feel like you do need to speak on this because not only are we talking about cheating allegations, but there's also stuff about 16-year-olds and stuff like that. So you know, I'm all I'm saying is I feel like an interview, you just need to get ahead of it and talk about it. That's it. That's it. Because I don't think that this is going to be highlighted on the show whatsoever. You know, so I'm gonna leave that alone, child. Ain't got nothing to say about that. I ain't got nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying? I was just under the impression that he had a conversation because I was listening to it. But I still feel like if Chris and Nell care, they may not care. They may not give a flying hulu. They may not care. They may not care. But I feel like I should speak on it. I do. Because it's starting to get ugly. I think they made it a part of the show now. They cannot speak, shaking my head. But and that's crazy to me. See, I would have to go to production and I'd have to be like, girl, listen, I know some of this stuff is gonna be on the show, but I don't know what y'all gonna do with my likeness. I need and really it's nothing they can do after they sign their contract. But I'm just saying I would, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I want to hear what they have to say. I told y'all, I want to hear all points of views. We've heard Lexi's mom's. I do want to hear Nell and Chris's side of things. I do. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, chop the footage and just go on and talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. I just me personally, because we're starting to talk about underage allegations and stuff like that, and I honestly, in my opinion, I feel like I would want to get ahead of that. I wouldn't give a damn about no show. Okay. I could have never given them that much power. They choose what they want to give the show. I agree, but listen, it's on y'all, I guess, honey. It's on y'all. It's on y'all. Y'all gonna be hot topics for, until the show come back on. And then y'all gonna be in the hot. It's gonna be worse when y'all get in the hot seat once the show come back on. It's not, that wasn't a smart move, but hey, listen, do you, honey, do you? Okay, listen. Now, let's go ahead and talk about it one more time. We got our exclusive crowdfund giveaway / raffle. All right. Now you can win a virtual Amazon gift card. And I want to say this: the gift card ain't no $25, no $35, no $45, no, it ain't no small gift card whatsoever. So head over to our website, and you can find the crowdfund link there. And $25 entries. All right. If you do multiple donations, you get multiple entries. Also, I've left this part out, but I'm also backdating it to the second when the other giveaway ended for January. I'm backing it up to the second. So if you've donated $25 from the second up until the end of the month, which is the 29th, because this is the leap year, you'll be entered. Okay. So we excited about it, ain't it? We excited about it. Okay, listen, y'all know we support Scotty over here. We definitely support Scotty over here. Of course, Scotty, House of Aaron, Bondi Blue, Chasing Reality, Ontario. They are all up for Boss Babe awards. Okay. And listen, can go grab the link for you guys really quick. I'm actually doing it as we speak. I would like for you all to go and vote. Please vote. You vote one time per device, okay? And yeah, you got the House of Aaron, you have Scotty by Nature, you have Bondi Blue, and then you also have Scotty and Jamar up for the prelude as well. So, guys, please, 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 if we can support, that would be great. Y'all know how I feel about Scotty over here. So please, please go and support. Give me just 1 second. Let me grab this link. Unless one of the mods gonna beat me. But hold on. Okay, here we go. I got it, guys. Let's copy. And let me paste that in the comment section. And I still am gonna do a live voting. That's just what I do. We are gonna do it live, of course, but it is in the comment section, and I will pin it so you guys can please go show love and vote. You know, my prayer is that y'all vote for Scotty, but listen, if you want to vote for anybody else, you know, you can just go vote, okay? So yeah, you are. Listen, yeah, those are solid nominees. We Schoolboy and I actually interviewed Scotty because one of the questions that I had for Scotty was having your peers in the same category as you. What does that mean to you? Because you know, when the NAACP awards come along, you know, they're in categories with their homegirls, with their friends, with their good Judies and stuff like that. So I wonder what it felt like, and he said it feels amazing. Also, check out that interview with Scotty as we ask him those questions. You know, we try to support the best way we possibly can here, and that's a way of supporting. Supporting doesn't always have to be monetary. It can definitely be just as simple as sharing a link, honey. Just that simple. Okay, so that's that on that. Let me thank the Cash Appers who have shown love. Shout out to if I didn't say, I'm gonna say it again as I go through and heart them. Shout out to Miss Vernita. I appreciate you. Shout out to Miss Rona. I appreciate you. Shout out to Kuliko. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And shout out to Aunt Natty. I appreciate you for your Cash App as well. I appreciate y'all. I do. Can't do it without you. Okay. So anyway, that's all I have for this beautiful Friday morning. Listen, y'all make today the best day possible, honey. Don't let the peoples get to you. Make this a great day. And also, too, do not forget that we are currently casting for season 2 of Hotline Bling Chat Room, a virtual reality talk show in which we talk about hot topics, trending topics, breaking news, fashions, reality TV, and so much more. And we would love for you to be a part. And the good thing about this is I want to give opportunities to people who are not just content creators. So even if you're not a content creator and you're very opinionated, shout out to you. Okay, hold on. Something just came across my desk, y'all. Hold up before I let y'all go. Hold up. Now, this ain't the first time I done.
Monique, she's brilliant. She's an Oscar winner. She's sensational.
I want to appeal to our comedians to stop going after each other in public like this. You're embarrassing yourselves. You're embarrassing our community.
Okay, so Judge Mathis spoke out about the comedians going back and forth, stating that they should not be going back and forth. And that
what she did in Precious,
like Stephen A. Smith. Well, Stephen A. Smith just it says that he's saying that Monique is bitter, and you look like the light has been stripped from you. So this is Stephen A. Austin. So, child, it's gonna be a foolery Friday. It's gonna be a foolery Friday. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. It's gonna be a foolery Friday. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. And hey, I get up here and get my opinion, so I'm not really mad at them for giving theirs. So listen, it's gonna be a full opinionated day. And all of that kind of stuff, child. So we gonna see what's gonna happen, honey. You know, the people's is gonna get it right. Y'all know I have real good. Y'all know I have really big love for Judge Mathis. You know what I'm saying? That's my uncle in my head. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's my uncle in my head. You know what I'm saying? And y'all also know that I still keep in contact with Greg Mathis Jr. So listen, y'all know that's my uncle in my head, okay? But they right. They do need to stop at this point. They do need to stop going back and forth. If y'all not gonna fix it or situate it, you know what I'm saying, then just let it go. Just let it go. But child, it's probably not gonna happen. Stephen A. Smith and his hairline can kick rock. Yeah, I ain't got enough time to go in on him because I could say a whole lot about that fool right there. But I'ma shut up. Anywho, much love to y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. All right. And y'all know I got to give y'all the correct benediction, huh? Don't I got to give y'all the correct benediction? All right. Anyway, bye, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Much love. And please hit that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
On my way to the BET Awards. Thank you, Fat Joe, for inviting me. We out here in the ATL enjoying ourselves. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay firm. It's the Bishop.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.